Do you ever do dessert before dinner?
I do.
You're asking like the dessert
I
fanatic.
do.
Yeah, I mean, if it's fun and it's early enough and it's like fruit dessert, sure. Popsicle, like recently we did something where we had the kids in the bath having popsicles and then they ate dinner after. I mean, it depends on what the dessert is.
Yes.
If it's fruit,
Right.
sure. Yeah, let's have fruit before dinner.
Do you ever make something different for your kids if they don't like what you made for like the main meal?
Sometimes. Sometimes I really try not to because I really don't want to be like short order cook. Like, Mom, I don't like this. I want this. Because sometimes it's like Sam right now is like what he's like loving like his cereal or yogurt, and sometimes it's like, no, buddy, like you had it earlier. We're not going to do that. But no, I really try and like, this is what we're serving. This is what we're having. And really the thing again that helps with that is like not making sure that they're ready to eat, like they're actually hungry, because then they're more prone to be like, okay, sure, I'm just going to eat what you're feeding me, what you're serving. Boom.
Yeah, that's my struggle with lately is being a short order cook.
Hard.
What's your policy on screen time? Do you allow it? Do you not allow it? Do you give it a little bit?
We do a little bit of TV watching at our house, and it's kind of like, strategically put on when we've been outside for a while and I need to come in and get dinner going, then I'll put the TV on. That's the only screens they're looking at. Like iPads are something that are only ever brought out when we're traveling. So airplane, iPad, fine, but that's it. They don't even know where in the house they live. But TV for sure, as kind of like a, something that has staying power so that I can actually like get a few things done. And we do like to like watch movies in bed at night.
Yeah.
They love that. That's their favorite.
That's fun. Are you ever going to let them watch your reality TV show days, Brandon?
They can watch whatever they want to watch. I won't have any rules around that.
I love that. What are your rules for social media when it comes to your kids? Obviously they're so young still, but do you have like an age limit of when you're gonna,
I think that it's really good to watch peers and to try to be somewhere in the middle with regard to when your kids get it. I think a good rule of thumb is not the first, not the last to get anything.
Mine is last.
Privileges
social
around.
media last. Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, well, maybe towards the end of, maybe on the back half. But I think that's just kind of the best way to approach it. Is to, you don't want them to be the first to get a phone and you don't want them to be the last to get a phone.
And then finally, how do you handle your toddler meltdowns?
Oh, man. Wow, these are good questions. Just, the more information you can give them on why you're saying no or why you're taking something away from them or why you're not allowing them something, if you can get on their level and say, hey, buddy, I just want to tell you why I'm saying no, and give them a good reason and give them all the information. Sometimes kids, they just get frustrated because they don't have all the information. That worked really well with my daughter. With the boys, it doesn't work as well. But I do notice that it does help. And then also, just to recognize that like everything in their life, whether it's something that they come up to you and they say, Dad, I drew a circle, and they gave you they give you a piece of paper. To them, it's the most important thing in the world right now. And the same thing with whatever tantrum they're throwing it over. So it's not like, you can't approach it with the same kind of timeline that we operate on as adults. To them, it's their entire world in that moment. So to try to just have empathy and try to be patient and to understand that this is something that will pass, and to try to just understand their emotions and right? Don't you do that a lot too? You try
I'm with you a little bit.
Give words to
I'm kind of saying less and just going like, I hear you. I'm here. I'm going to sit with you as much as I can. Like, just to me, it's like a tantrum is like, this kid is totally dysregulated, cannot communicate, cannot be rational at all. Their rational brain is off. And so it's like, or not even fully developed really. So to just in the moment And it's really challenging sometimes, as you know, like you have young kids. Sometimes it's like, okay, now is not the time. We cannot do this. We're in the market or we're at a restaurant or whatever. But as much as you can, like just kind of getting on their level and going, I hear you. I know this sucks. This is hard. You're mad. I'm going to sit here with you. Like that's something that I'm always trying to do. And it's hard, but I think that's really just what they're needing in the moment.
No, totally. I agree with you. It is hard, but you get the...
That's what I do too.
Well, that's what I do for him too. And he's having a meltdown. Let me just sit here with you. It's okay. It's okay.
Same thing with my husband as well. I totally get it.
Right? Yeah, it's the thing.